As that was a step of obedience, I will honor it, young Zachary. As I recall, thank you for the payment. Thank you, Dylan, for your witness. We left off about here. And what I was telling you, if I recall, it's in video, so you can rewatch it. Watch your feet. Take care of your feet, is what I said. Now, scripture says her lips drip with honey, but her feet lead straight to hell. So where did we leave off here?
Everybody circling this vulture race, negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, push me like a racehorse, push me like a ripcord. Take me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip.
Okay, now, I traced your connection first. I made you video of that. That took a good 3 days to set up. So, then you asked about your friend. The same. If you have my spirit, you're not the devil. So we'll start there. All right. Part of what is taught to a pararescue man, or as they say, PJ, the accumulation of your choices each day catches up to you in what you're doing, first of all. So thanks for helping with this. The tests come when it gets hard. Are you going to be the one that says, hey, I'm going to get a hot shower, drink some coffee, because this is too much for me, and I'm just going to sit down? Or are you going to be the one that says, okay, Lord, give me the strength. I'm going to do one more thing. You guys need something to drink. You need some water or anything like that. Make sure you're taken care of. And that's the difference, young Zachary. Now, I had always said ministry should be fun. So I created my own little world, my own little heaven. We're helping people. It makes sense. And it's way different than what you're used to, kind of my style. So each person doing their part is the most important part. But you still represent the future in your generation, young Zachary. We had told you, we know Zachary. Each person is going to have their own ideas and own creativity. I don't stifle that. I'm a commander now and high priest. So a team leader, basically. But I was once young, impressionable, and full of ideas. Experience, I had that. That's the familiar spirit, which is why I uploaded my right here one. You can see the difference. I guarantee you that's the Spirit of God rapping in me. You want to not listen to any music with the familiar spirit, first of all, because then you get used to that as the sensation of light. And it's not. There's something off about it. But I used it to kind of first fill out your situation, what spirit you're following, which one has the influence over you versus mine. So you still have a spouse near you that you're thinking of, and then that's what you should be pursuing. Um, When I went and found somebody and we prayed for you, at first it was my spirit. Then he got shot by a dart. He changed. It turned into a conversation between me and a principality. So when I tell you, you're kind of still needing to be a little more vigilant and standoffish, but confident in the voice you hear. Because if you wouldn't have heard my voice, then you wouldn't have made your payment. So staying connected to the kingdom, and then that requires that part of vigilance. So I make you your daily bread, your breakfast every single morning. Focus on my kingdom. You'll be all right. Narrow path. Each time we step on the narrow path. My father had me watch this video yesterday, and like the guy was giving advice. Okay, so you're going to be pararescue. Not many make it. Here's what you can expect. And what we just graduated from was intense. It was a mixture of that thing that doesn't exist and then pararescue, because they have two different, they have tactical operations, and they have the rescue side, and then TAC P. That's incredibly different. I specialize in that as well. But we're basically, like they say, a jack of all trades. We're really, really good at pretty much everything. Somebody else is going to be an expert in what they do, because they only do one thing. We pretty much do everything. We can go anywhere, adapt to any environment, evade the enemy, different techniques that you learn, discernment, making sure it's my voice, how to test the spirit, how to confirm it. Your biggest thing, developing your spiritual gifts, being confident in it. And that takes repetition, you know. If you're sent to somebody and got to say something you don't want to say, or do something you don't want to do, or they want to pull you out of the spirit because they want you to do something, you got to be able to stand your ground. And you basically wait for the consequences to not say I told you so, but that's what I was trying to show you. That's why I didn't do that. It's intense. Persecution, it comes with it. It forges you, but once you've discerned the two spirits, the familiar spirit versus the spirit of truth that we talk about all the time, you learn that you just follow the spirit of truth so much, you're ignoring the familiar spirit. You do that so much, and you do that so much, you do that so much. When the familiar spirit is speaking or around, you kind of clue into it. Okay. And then from there, it's either a rebuke or somebody had a question and they weren't sure. And then at that moment, you were, no, this is what you should do. So you got the message to them there, which is a piece of the rescue. And then when you start developing your own following and your own little circle that listens to you, and then you were chosen to be the leader there, because I believe, yeah, we told you that. That's your purpose and your calling. So, well, a real one, across the chest. You know. So, that's it. That's it. Thanks, little Zachary. Love you.